New Year, happy 2026. I'm so excited to be starting this new journey. I think with each new year, it brings new opportunities, new things, and new ways to bring us joy or to tap into creativity. So many things you can do. Um, Going into the new year, I'm not really the type of person to set very concrete goals like, I'm going to do this by the end of the year. I'm going to do this by the end of the year. But it's more for me, just like simple tasks that I can work on, whether it's less procrastination, actually following through with something, or being more intentional about my time. So those are things that work for me when it comes to, like, I guess you can say, setting up goals for 2026. And one of those goals for me was to invest more into my small business, which is a small candle business, which I call the Candle Story. And as I kind of talk to this video, I'm going to actually light it. This one is called um, Compassion is Candle. So I'm just going to light it. And also, I guess since this is my first video, I can kind of tell y'all a little bit about who I am. So as I mentioned, my name is Tyler. I live here in Dallas, Texas, originally from San Francisco, but I've been in Dallas for about, I would say 3.5 years, and have just really grown to love it and enjoy it, especially the weather, because San Francisco weather is a no bueno. And I'm recently engaged, so also in the process of just starting a small business. I'm also looking at wedding venues, and I'm looking to move. So it's a lot of just different things that I'm juggling or doing. So throughout my times of posting these videos, I'll be able to just walk y'all through my journey and things that I'm doing and things that work for me. So why did I start a candle business? I ended up starting a candle business because I wanted to find a way to connect to telling stories. I'm a big advocate for film and movies and just engaging in stories, whether that's with friends, family, and just creating core memories that you can. And I was like, why not do something with a candle and connect the dots there? And so the story candle is meant to create community, conversation, and tell stories that bring us closer together. Gathering around a candle can spark laughter, honesty, conversation, and also love. And when I was also thinking about it, it just reminded me growing up, candles play such a big role in my family. Like, I just remember like growing up on Sundays or just weekdays when my grandmother and my mom would clean. And now I do it, we would always have a candle just lying around, because it's like the icing or like the cherry on top of the like ice cream. Once you're done cleaning your home, you always put on a nice candle because your place just smells so clean. And so I always buy other candles, but I was like, why not just invest in my own? And I found some local places here, and me and my fiance worked throughout the whole year of trying to perfect the candle, make sure it was smooth, make sure the smell was strong enough so that you could smell it in like different rooms, whether it's your bathroom, living room, or wherever place you choose to put your candle. And so that's kind of like the reason why I started the candle business. And like I said, the core purpose of it is to build stories, build connections, and conversation. Um, and then, yeah, so I would just walk y'all through my journey, little tips and tricks around how to, like, if you choose to do your own candle business, how did I get started? I would say the number one, but it was a rocky start. The top used to just crack. The smell was like, the smell and the colors, they didn't like mesh together. And it just was a hot mess. Um, but here we are now. We have a perfectly formed candle, and I'm just looking forward to, going to vendors, meeting with people, sharing stories that I hear from people around, like how they choose to use the candle or how they choose to share it with people they love, whether it's coworkers, friends, and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I guess the last thing I'll kind of talk about, and I kind of mentioned it earlier, what type of videos that I hope to post on this channel. Like, I'll focus a lot on the candle stuff, but also, like I said, it's a way of telling stories. So I'll tell different stories about my different journeys, whether that's being engaged, whether that's, balancing friends and family, and also focusing on myself and how I kind of do that. But if there's any videos as I go through this journey that you would like for me to talk about or get to know more about me, you can always put those in the comments. And also I'll drop my social if you want to support or even buy a candle. I'm just finishing up my website, so they will be kind of launching soon. My date is probably end of February, but I'll put that in the caption if you want to support and buy a candle, and also give me as much feedback as you want on ways I can actually improve it as well. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to taking y'all along with this on this journey with me and starting this journey. So thank you for listening.